Hi there, thanks for joining us. I hope you're all doing very well and staying safe at the moment. Welcome to the second interview in our Take 5 with Talent Solutions series. I have to say I'm very excited about our guest and the topics that we're going to cover. In this brief interview, I'll be speaking to Tim Roche, the Country Manager of Right Management, Manpower Group's talent and career management experts. Tim has over 20 years experience in working with organisations to drive business and individual performance and helping them align their employer and employee value propositions. He displays true passion in both of these areas and is a huge source of knowledge for us in the strategic HR and consulting space. Okay, Tim, thank you again. First question. So why is it so important to have a talent management structure geared towards career development?
Hi Sophie, and thanks for those questions. So let's deal with the first one. So from an organisational assessment perspective, career will always sit in the top three drivers of employee engagement. Our research at a country level and a global level indicates that between 1 in 4 and 1 in 5 individuals are actually in the wrong role. That's simply a case of individuals get socialised into roles. And I say to senior people within organisations, it's a bit like having pain for 5 days a week and having productivity for 4 days a week. So if you can get the right people in the right role doing the right work, that's going to turbocharge organisational performance.
And with the world of work changing so rapidly, how do companies maintain a sustainable competitive advantage?
The psychological contract between employers and employees is broken, and it was broken in the 1980s when we started to see large restructuring, delayering of middle management within organisations. And what's key in this point is for organisations to attract and retain individuals, it's really important that they understand two key principles. One, the employer value proposition in terms of what are the employer wants and needs in terms of their talent, as well as the employee value proposition in terms of what are the employees looking for in terms of, from a career perspective, in terms of their wants and needs and what can they bring to the table. And once organisations can understand that sweet spot, that crossover point, they'll be able to attract and retain the talent that they need.
Okay, and finally, big question, what does Utopia look like from a talent management perspective?
Well, Utopia looks like something like this. People leaders having a key understanding of the principles associated with human motivation and performance in the workplace. Individuals, in terms of individual employees, having greater levels of self-awareness around who they are, where they want to go and how they're going to get there in terms of their key strengths and their sweet spots. And, effectively, it's a case of if you can get this right, the whole concept associated with performance management systems will disappear. And, the only reason why we've got a performance management system is we've got the right people in the wrong roles. And if we can sort this out, it'll turbocharge organisational performance once again. So thanks for your time, and back to you, Sophie. Cheers.
Brilliant, Tim. That was all very insightful. Really appreciate you taking part. Hopefully you all enjoyed part 2 of our series, and I look forward to seeing you next time when we chat to our General Manager, Mike Sacco, about the importance of workforce training and capability build solutions, as well as innovation in talent management.